All right, I'm the flatratemaster. Today we're going to do an initial impressions video about Milwaukee's new Stubby Impacts. Now obviously I haven't had enough time with them since they just came out to actually give you a proper review. So this is just going to be initial impressions. Well, they have more power. Realistically, they have more power. That might be a good thing, that might be a bad thing, and we'll talk about that in a second. Obviously, they sent them to me, and one of the things they talked about was that in order to get the most out of them, you need to use the new high output batteries. So keep that in mind. They still work with the old batteries, just might not get the full output of them unless you step up to the high outputs. Like this one has the XC 5.0 on it, and this one has the CP 2.5. Now compared to the old models, they're a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit skinnier, not really enough to even show up on camera, so I'm not going to bother setting up a shot trying to show you. Now obviously, and they cut off the front of it, so they got the 3 lights on the front. Definitely more power. Now the concern I have for that is, well, over torquing. They're more powerful. Now that's a good thing when you're removing stuff. Reassembling might require some more care or switching down a power level. Now in the older models, you have a push button right here to change the power levels. The new model does not. And that's something it's going to take some getting used to. Right now, I kind of don't like it. Now how you change the power levels on the new one is you put the direction switch in neutral and you push the trigger twice. And it'll switch power level. Now, I don't know why they got rid of the physical button. I don't know whether that was warranty repairs. They thought it was a better system. I don't know. Didn't ask. It is what it is. That's how the new system works. Now, an advantage to that is I doubt you're going to accidentally change the power level. I doubt it's going to happen. You have to put it in neutral and pull the trigger twice to change it. So it's doubtful. I think it accidentally changed your power level. Now I have accidentally hit this button on occasion in weird, trying to shove it in someplace, barely fits. And you're going in weird and you accidentally hit the button. I just did it actually. For me, it really didn't matter too much because it puts it from 3 into the break it loose and then slow down mode, which I hate. If you didn't know that, I do hate that mode. It's turned off on every one of my guns. I never use it. It's always on 3. I think my 1/2-inch gun will stay in 3 mode because mostly when I use the 1/2-inch, it's suspension, the occasional lug nuts, which lug nuts on my truck that are torqued to 140 foot-pounds. With a torque wrench, verified, I torque them, it takes it right off. So plenty strong. So I use these guns kind of in a different, I use these guns maybe in an interesting way. I don't know. Depends on your opinion. The 1/2-inch I use a lot for suspension. Control arm bolts, etc., etc. The only time I grab something bigger than this is when it ain't cutting it, which occasionally happens, but probably not with this one. So generally, my opinion going forward is this gun will remain in level 3. 3/8, a lot of times I'm doing like alternator brackets, alternators, water pumps, stuff that's a little bigger than what my 1/4 inch can do. Going back into an aluminum block, steel bolts, I worry it's going to pull threads because it is quite strong. So that is a concern I have with the 3/8. It might be a little too much, but you got level 2. So I'm going to be experimenting with level 2 and level 3 to continue to figure out whether or not I should leave it at 3, like my old version of this gun, or should I keep it at 2 to keep from having to fix stuff. So I think these are a great addition. They definitely have more power. I don't know how Milwaukee keeps adding power to these tools, but they keep doing it, and it's awesome. But let's just say it's concerning me on the 3/8. 1/2 inch, let's go, baby. Because of how I use this gun, it's 1/2 inch. It's going to be used for big fasters. So that part of it is just awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.